Hey everyone, Scott here from the fragrance channel, Scott Aromatico. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another fragrance review. I am super excited to be here with you guys today because today we are talking about the brand new, as you can tell from the thumbnail, the brand new 2022 release from George Zaharoff and the world of Zaharoff in coordination with Zed Creators, Ross Carlos from Tltg Reviews, Evening Mystique. I am so excited to dive right in. And so without any further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Evening Mystique, and I will give you my honest opinion of what I think about this fragrance. So first of all, let's go ahead and start with the presentation. Here is the box. This is the sequel, or the second act, if you will, or the flanker to the original that Ross released not too long ago, Business Over Pleasure. And this is the original box, and here we have a 2-ounce box, and they've upgraded so you get more value for your money to a 4-ounce box. But look at the attention to detail compared to the original. And this wasn't a slouch. This was no slouch to me. But this one right here, they took it to another level, and it's absolutely spectacular. I love everything about this. I love the gold on here. I love that they use the muse. You have the muse of tragedy right here, and you have the muse of comedy as well. And you see this synonymous a lot of times with movies and theater and things like that. So this is just absolutely cool. You have the Zaharoff line as well. Then on the side, you have this velvet, which could be symbolize anything. The velvet ropes before you can go into the theater, or the velvet curtains that pull back once the show is about to start. So I think that's a nice touch. You have the gold Zaharoff symbol on the bottom, some information here as well, and then on the back you have those same muses, the muse of tragedy, the muse of comedy, the ribbon with the Zaharoff logo. I think it's really, really cool. Again, the sun with the Zaharoff logo as well. But there's just so many cool things going on with this box. It's a really cool presentation. And then nestled inside very safely, very comfortably is your fragrance, very protected, shipped fast and efficient. I love everything about this presentation. Now, let's show you the presentation of the bottle. They've really upped their game with this one. It is so cool. As you can tell from the original, you've got some etching on the back here, which is really, really cool. But you just have the, the plain writing and things like that. But then they took it to a whole new level with these new metal plates. This is absolutely spectacular. I love how these stars are raised up on here. You have that blue looking like ribbon on the side. You have the Zaharoff logo. And then you have, the ribbon that says Zaharoff Tltg Reviews. Again, the red cap symbolizing the red curtains, if you will. And then on the side, I think it's really cool that they have Tltg Reviews and Zaharoff. I don't know if you guys can see that good, but there it is. And then on the bottom, it says Zaharoff again with some pertinent batch code information. Really, really cool. And then the color of the juice already shows you that this is just a different kind of juice. This juice kind of invoked a freshness, and this one just kind of invokes something mysterious, something with depth, something a little bit more darker. I believe the color of this juice is called Amber Sandalwood, which I think is a really, really nice touch. And one more thing before we go off the presentation, I will love showing this cap. I love this technology. A lot of people are like, why don't they do the magnetic caps? Well, because they have this really cool technology where you can snap the cap into place, and that's so satisfying. Just a really, really cool, nice touch. Well, how does it smell, Scott Aromatico? Enough with the talking. Let's go ahead and spray it on skin, and I'll tell you. It smells like heaven. It's absolutely amazing. It is so bright in the opening. There's a nice softness as well, soft, powdery iris, just so beautiful. Very, very aromatic as well, slightly spicy. Again, just a nice, soft powderiness coming from that iris. As it starts to develop, you get lots of warmth, lots of depth. It's very resinous. I believe that's coming from the myrrh and frankincense. There's a bit of dryness. It's slightly smoky, coming from some incense, and a whole lot of musk. This fragrance is so amazing. You still have that same business over pleasure DNA with the iris, and the base of this fragrance. It's all there. You definitely detect that, right? But this fragrance stands on its own. It's a totally different fragrance just to my nose right away. See, to me, this is the understated brother. He's conservative, he's calm, he goes to work, he's chilling, he gets things done, he's serious. But this is the more playful brother, the one that stands out in the crowd. He's gregarious, he gets a lot of attention, he maybe makes a little bit of mischief, he likes to have a good time, and he gets your attention. And this fragrance is amazing, but it still has that beautiful iris DNA that was in the original, and it is so good. It's dark, it's mysterious. I'm gonna steal a word from Ross. It's enigmatic. It is so, so great. The moment I spray this on my skin, my wife came from the other room and she literally said, "Ooh, what is that?" And I showed her, and she was like, "This is her favorite. This is her new favorite." She liked this one originally. I'm gonna even be honest. She liked this one a little bit more than this wasn't my favorite of the three, but I still love it, and Ross knows that. But this one is just on another level. It's spectacular. It's dark and mysterious, and this fragrance reminds me of something, if you will, if you'll allow me this thought. Thinking of Acqua di Gio. Acqua di Gio is like the most #1 selling amazing aquatic freshie that was ever made. It's the best selling fragrance, came out in the 90s. Everybody has it, everybody wants it. It's just a classic, right? But then they made the sequel, or the flanker, which is Acqua di Gio Profumo, and had that same great fresh DNA, but they gave it a more mysterious, darker vibe by putting some incense in there that made that fragrance not just a summer fragrance, but a fragrance that you could wear all year round. And you know, I think this fragrance right here wasn't just for the summer. I feel like it was very versatile, but this one takes it to another level because it's more dark, it's more resinous, it's more mysterious. It just has so much depth, and it's smoky. It has this very smoky, religious feel, very resinous, very piney. I love it. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. But before I ramble on, let me go ahead and give you the notes, and we'll see why I've come to some of those conclusions. All right. In the top of this fragrance, you're going to get angelic root, coriander, and carrot seed. In the mid or the heart, you're going to get cypress, incense, juniper berry, and Florentine iris. In the base, or the dry down, you're going to get olibanum or frankincense, cedar, myrrh, vetiver, patchouli, musk, and orchinox. So there you have the ingredients. This is a 4-ounce fragrance. This fragrance was made by master perfumer Claude Dur, and you can find this fragrance for around $160, and this is Perfume extrait. So you're going to get a little bit of longevity on your skin and a little bit more projection because it is a Perfume extrait, 25%. So there you have it. Now, why am I getting that aromatic feeling that I said in the beginning? Well, that is coming from the cypress, and that is coming from the juniper berry. Absolutely amazing. That cypress is giving it some piney nuances, you know, kind of lemony and fresh. I absolutely love it. This fragrance, guys, is so gorgeous. It's just got so much going on with it. I love the carrot seed in this. It's giving it a bit of freshness, but it's also making it a bit musky as well. And like I said, you're getting that earthy, powdery sensation coming from the iris that's just so beautiful. This is very balsamic. It's warm, it's soft, it's sweet. It's also spicy, and peppery coming from the coriander. Just so gorgeous. And again, it's very resinous, as Ross likes to say, coming from that olibanum or frankincense, and then you've got that warm spiciness coming from the myrrh, and just a beautiful clean patchouli, and just so much musk going on in this fragrance. It's really, really good. And like I've heard said before, it's brash, it's assertive, it's in your face, very mysterious, and I love it. Now, to me, okay, it's called Evening Mystique, so you think this is, you know, for the daytime, it's for the nighttime. You know, fragrance works really, really well in the fall and winter. It's going to cut through the cold. But honestly, I think it's still fresh enough and still soft enough and still spicy that you can wear this all year round. I really do think that. I don't think this is just for the fall and winter. I think it's versatile enough that you can wear this for every occasion, whether it be a wedding. I still think this is office safe. I really do. It is more mysterious. It is more darker. It has more depth, but it still maintains a level of freshness, kind of just like Profumo. I'm not comparing those scents at all. They're not the same. I'm just saying, like Profumo has that incense note, but you can still wear it all year round because it also has a freshness as well. I feel like this kind of does the same thing. It's fresh, it's soft. You know, it's just a beautiful fragrance, but it also can be loud and in your face and spicy as well. It does both so well at the same time. Now, this pumps off my skin for about 3 hours. This projection and scent bubble goes strong for about 3 hours, and then I'm either going anosmic to it or it's just drying down. I get about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. I've heard some people say longer, but just on me, you know, on my skin, it only lasts about 6 to 8 hours. But guys, me personally, I know some of you really care about that. All I care about is scent, and the scent is spectacular. It is well done. It's very well thought out, and Ross has an amazing nose because there's so much going on with this fragrance that is amazing. A lot of depth, and it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. So guys, there you have it. I think this is an amazing fragrance. Ross knocked it out of the park. I like this fragrance just a whole lot better than the original. And as you can see the dent. It's not to say that I didn't like this one, but this one's just a little bit more daring, but still manages to keep that same DNA. So those are my thoughts and my overall, perspective of this fragrance. And I just love how they upped the game in every way possible with the juice, with the labeling, with the aesthetics. Everything is first class, as you'd come to expect from a Zaharoff fragrance. But don't take my word for it. Definitely see if you guys can get some samples. I am not the authority on it. I'd never say take my word for it. Always sample, sample, sample to make sure it is right for you. So, go to the Zaharoff website, see if you can find some samples, or if you know somebody that's got a bottle that'll make you a sample, definitely test it out first. If you got some value from this video whatsoever, which I know you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you'd love to be a part of my fragrance family, and I would love to have you be a part of the Sky Aromatico family, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button right there. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the bell notifications off to the side. Look, by the way, look at that Perfume extrait when I was pointing. You can tell that that's some good juice right there. It's very, very oily. So be careful, okay? Share this video with your friends and family. And guys, just comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Just tell me where you're from. Tell me who you are. And tell me if you've ever tried anything from Zaharoff. And what is your favorite Zed creation? I'd like to hear down below. Please comment. Thank you so much for being here. I hope wherever you are, you're finding peace and happiness. And I can't wait to see you until the next video. Scott Aromatico, out.